If this zodiac reading has come across your feed, perhaps it is meant for you. Okay, here we go. It's Capricorn season, so they get the first message. Be careful of making your lists and not finishing them. Don't shut down, don't avoid, and also don't feel any guilt about it. Just try to get your stuff done. Next message is for Aquarius. Be careful of living in false hope or fantasy. You thought it was a vibe, but you have to pay attention to the red flags. Okay, Pisces friends, the next message is yours. Be careful of living in denial. It's okay for things not to work out. It's less okay to be living in the land of make-believe. Focus on what's true and let the emotion go where the emotion needs to go. Okay, Aries, it's your turn. This is your sign that you can sometimes fall back into the habit of being too much. Your fear of rejection and your shame over that causes you to overexpress yourself sometimes. Be aware that you are enough. You don't have to try so hard. The next message is for Taurus. You can be guilty of replaying your breakups or your failures or something that makes you feel sad over and over. Get out of the mental loops. You don't have to overanalyze everything. Okay, Gemini, your message is next. When you can't sleep, you might spiral. Be aware of overthinking and having an overload of thoughts and emotions. This will only cause you insomnia and stress. Find healthy ways to process your thoughts before you head to bed. Cancer, you're up. Be careful of getting so deep into your thoughts that you create yourself a foggy mind. You want to always be self-aware. Don't let that awareness collapse. Okay, Leo friends, this next message is yours. Be aware of scrolling instead of healing. Sometimes we use social media as a way to distract our minds during healing, but it actually makes things worse. Remember that mindless distraction isn't always the best way to move forward. Virgos, the next message is yours. Be aware that sometimes your lack of motivation can cause you to be overwhelmed or get apathetic or simply shut down. You want to make sure to keep yourself motivated or find healthy ways to rebalance and recenter when you can't even. The next message is for our Libra friends. Drama is not your therapy. Remember that even though it can be fun to have something to talk about with our friends, chaos addiction is not healthy for us. Do not misprocess what you are going through if you want to healthily move forward. Next up, Scorpio. Denial, denial, denial. Everything is just fine. When we do this, we suppress our emotional space. You don't want to do that. You want to move forward. So stop convincing yourself that everything is okay, and instead sit in the pain, take the steps, and learn to move forward. And the last message of the day goes to our Sagittarius friends. Sometimes your social battery can be 0%. Look, we work hard, but what you don't want to do is take that drained energy and becomes antisocial or isolate too heavily. Make sure that you keep a balance in your life. It is okay to need downtime, but it is not okay for you to shut down completely. And now, a weekly affirmation for the collective. I don't compare my life to others. Everyone is on their own journey.